Hey guys, God bless you for tuning in. Here's another quick message just coming out of John chapter 13. John chapter 13, verses 3, 4, and 5. 3, 4, and 5. And it says, Jesus, knowing that the Father had given him all things into his had given all things into his hands, and that he had come from God and was going to God, rose from supper, and laid aside his garments, took a towel and girded himself. After that he poured water into a basin and began to wash the disciples' feet, and wiped them with the towel with which he was girded. Amen. And God bless the word today. And you know, this just goes to show you that the amount of love that Jesus had for the disciples. This is like a parent. You know, you have a baby. The baby is wearing a diaper. They poop their diaper. Do you really want to clean that poop off that child? No, absolutely not. You don't want to touch that poop in that diaper. Or even we'll take it a step further. Let's say a child and they are getting potty trained and they have an accident. Do you really want to clean them up? Their underwear is running down their leg, and maybe they did it in the floor, and it's oh my God. you know, do you really want to clean that up and touch it and have to dispose of it? And that's what's going on here. Is Jesus is showing the love of a parent to the disciples. The disciples went out, and he sent them out, and they went out and told his story, told his message, and told about the gospel, the good news. And when they came back, he was proud, and they went all over the place. And they back then the only shoes they had were like sandals. So, I mean, just imagine a day, we wear sandals, our feet are itching, they're hot, they're sweaty, there's gook in between them. It's just really nasty and disgusting. And Jesus took a water basin, filled it with water, girded himself with the towel. It means he wrapped a towel around himself. He took off his outer garment and, wrapped a towel around himself. And then he washed their feet, and then he dried their feet off with the towel that was wrapped around him. And that just goes to show you his matchless love. His matchless love. That's the only love like that is the kind of love in which your mother and your father gives you. That's the only kind of love that is. So for Jesus to show them that kind of love, that kind of grace, it just kind of shows you what he was all about and who he was. He was all about love, and he loved those disciples for obeying him. As we look at life and things that we go through, the ups, the downs, and all these things, we all just have to know that Jesus' love for us is so strong that anytime you get yourself into a stinky situation, a sticky situation, or anything like that, just know that he still loves you even more. If you get into a situation where you're not being obedient, he still loves you the same then as well. This is matchless love. This is love that can never be topped. This is a parent loving their child. This is matchless love. And that's what Jesus was and what he was all about. And so, I mean, I challenge you guys to go out and show matchless love to your brother, to your family, to your friends, to just a stranger. Show them matchless love, because that's the kind of love that Jesus wanted you guys to share. And that's the kind of love that Jesus wanted you guys to have with each other. Thank you for tuning in, guys, and hope this gives you clarity on this word. God bless.